your skin suddenly feels cracked, chapped, tight, or irritated for no clear reason, if even your basic moisturizer stings, your retinol burns more than usual, or your face feels oily outside but super dry indoors, that's not just one instance of having dry skin, that's barrier disruption. And when your barrier is compromised, your skin cannot heal properly. It loses water faster, it becomes reactive, it becomes sensitive, and no anti-aging routine will work the way it should. What you need isn't another serum. You need something that restores your skin's natural barrier, creates the right environment for healing, retains moisture without suffocating your skin, and keeps that barrier intact long term, especially if you live in extreme climatic conditions like cold, dry, hot, windy, humid, like I do. So today I'm ranking my top 5 barrier creams based on real testing, real humidity, using them with actives and daily wear performance. Not hype, not theory, only performance. And this ranking is climate based because in high humidity, a wrong barrier cream can make everything worse. Let's start from number 5. La Roche-Posay Cicaplast B5 Plus. This is probably the most well-known cream on the internet right now, and it's popular for a reason. One of the key components in this updated formula is something called Tribioma. It's their proprietary prebiotic complex. Now, what does it actually mean in practical terms? Prebiotics help support the skin's microbiome, which is critical when your barrier is damaged. When your skin is cracked, chapped, or irritated, it's not just dry, the microbial balance is also disrupted. You see, skin barrier and skin's microbiome, they go hand in hand. Tribioma is designed to support that microbiome balance, help soothe visible irritation, protect compromised skin, and create a better healing environment. And from my experience of using this cream delivers immediate soothing, not gradual, immediate. If your skin feels raw, overexfoliated, or sensitized from retinoids, this calms things down fast. The brand also states it's suitable for adults, children, and even babies 1 week and older. Now, personally, if you're using it on your children or infants, I would suggest do a patch test before. But in terms of gentleness, this formula is designed to be very barrier safe. I've used this post microneedling after strong retinoid nights and during irritation flare-ups, and it works great. But here is why I ranked it 5th for my climate. In hot, humid weather, it feels heavy. There is a slight white cast, as you can see, though it does not bother me much. It is very subtle, something that you might even not notice. But feeling wise during the daytime, it can feel a bit too occlusive. That's where it drops in ranking. Number 4 is Avene Cicalfate. This is a rich restorative cream designed specifically for compromised skin. What makes this one different is its C+ Restore Postbiotic Complex. Postbiotics are essential for beneficial bacteria, which help support a healthy skin microbiome. It's also rich in proteins that help support barrier restoration structurally. Then you have the copper and zinc sulfate complex, which helps maintain a clean, balanced skin environment while your skin is repairing itself. So from a formulation perspective, this is very barrier focused, very repair focused. The brand states it's suitable for adults and children, and like with any restorative cream used on sensitive skin, I always recommend patch testing first. Now, in terms of real world experience, texture wise, this is thick, protective, slightly pasty at first, but it melts as you work it in. It feels like it creates a shield. For nighttime repair, barrier damage, post-procedure skin, this is excellent. But again, in hot and humid weather, it feels heavy during the day. Compared to Cicaplast, I find this slightly more dense, though it does not leave any white cast, but performance-wise, it is still strong. But climate compatibility in humidity, I limit it to nighttime use only for myself, and that's why it ranks 4th. Number 3 is the Illiyoon A2 Ceramide Soothing Gel. This one is a completely different category compared to the previous 2. It's a gel formulation, lightweight, fast absorbing, and hydration focused. When you apply it, it feels like it disappears into the skin almost instantly. But if you pay attention, there is a slight surface feel to it, not as much as the other 2 previously, but there is a mild tackiness, especially in hot, humid weather like mine. This formula leans more into humectant-based hydration, so it contains glycerin, ceramides, and barrier-supporting humectants that work within the skin rather than sitting heavily on top of it. So instead of forming a thick protective shield, it strengthens the barrier from within by increasing hydration levels. And hydration is critical when you're trying to repair a compromised barrier. Dehydrated skin heals slower. This one cools quickly, calms mild irritation, reduces that tight, overheated feeling, and absorbs fast. It's especially good for combination sensitive or heat irritated skin. Now in colder climates, I've tried this as well, and I really enjoyed using it even during the daytime. But in my hot and humid environment, that slight tackiness becomes noticeable during the day. So most of the time, I reach for this at night or when I am staying indoors. It's not occlusive, it's not heavy, but in humidity, you will feel it. And that's why it ranks third for me. At number 2, I have the Purito Bamboo Panthenol Cream. Texture-wise, this sits in a similar family to the Illiyoon A2 Ceramide Soothing Gel, but it is slightly richer, I feel. It's a gel cream, hydrating at first touch, but give it about 30 to 60 seconds and it settles into a soft, structured film. Now let's talk formulation. This contains 10% panthenol, which is provitamin B5. Once applied, panthenol converts in the skin to pantothenic acid, helping reduce transepidermal water loss and supporting barrier repair. At 10%, that's a meaningful concentration. It also contains squalene, which helps inhibit moisture loss without feeling greasy. It absorbs quickly and reinforces hydration without suffocating the skin. It also has Damyang bamboo extract, which is rich in amino acids and minerals. And the idea here is, hydration that mirrors the skin's natural moisture components. And finally, it also has niacinamide. So you're getting barrier support, moisture retention, strengthening and calming, and glow enhancement. And for the glow boost, it absolutely lives up to its claim. After it settles, you get that glass skin effect. But here is the climate reality. During the daytime in the hot and humid weather, I do feel it to be a little heavy and greasy. It's not suffocating, but it's definitely noticeable. So I personally prefer this as a nighttime repair cream, especially paired with the retinoids. Repair plus glow plus barrier reinforcement. It does that very, very well. And that's why this one ranks second. And at number 1, I have the Illiyoon A2 Ceramide Concentrate Cream. And this one ranks first for one simple reason. It is the only cream on this list that I can use comfortably day and night in hot, humid weather. No greasiness, no lingering tackiness, no heavy film, just comfortable, balanced hydration. Whether I'm outside in humidity or inside in air-conditioned rooms, my skin feels stable. And that stability is what barrier repair is about. Texture-wise, it looks thick at first. You can actually see the ceramide capsules suspended in the cream. But as you massage it in, those capsules melt and release into the skin. It spreads easily and dries down to a soft matte finish, which in humidity is critical. From a formulation perspective, you have glycerin, you have ceramide NP, you have dimethicone. So you're getting internal hydration plus surface protection, but in a way that doesn't suffocate oily or combination skin in hot and humid weather. As you can see, I've gone through 3 tubes. I'm currently on my 3rd one. I started using it last year, and from all the creams on this list, this is the one I consistently reach for the most. With retinoids, under sunscreen, under makeup, post-procedure, during climate shifts, it adapts. And in humid weather, that matte, non-greasy finish makes all the difference. That's why it is number 1 for my climate. And let me repeat something clearly again. This is not a performance hierarchy. All 5 are excellent barrier creams. I ranked them based on humid climate performance, daytime wearability, shine control, and compatibility with actives. If you live in a different climate, maybe a cold and dry climate, your ranking could be completely different. Another note, all these creams in the video, except for the Purito Bamboo Panthenol Cream, they are all meant for all kind of skin, all age groups, even for babies. But yes, if you want to use any of these on your kids, your babies, I always advise to do a patch test first. Now, if your barrier is damaged and you want to fix it fast, here are 3 steps, very simple steps you need to do. Step 1, stop exfoliating. Stop all acids, all actives immediately. Step 2, use one of these creams consistently morning and night. And step 3, use a sunscreen. Better go for a physical mineral sunscreen as they do not have many irritants and will help support the barrier repair process. You see, barrier repair is not about adding more, it's about reducing irritation and supporting recovery. And the right cream, especially in your climate, makes a massive difference. If you found this video helpful, do subscribe to the channel for real-world skincare testing, not marketing claims. I don't follow trends, I test them. And that is all for today's video. I'll see you in my next one. Until then, stay tuned, stay beautiful.